throughout the night in the Sports Smash.
If there was a such thing as a multi-super heavyweight boxing division, William the Refrigerator Perry would have been champ. Instead, he's best known as an oddity of sorts, a former pass-catching lineman with the '85 Super Bowl champion Chicago Bears, tipping the scales at a svelte 320 pounds. The Fridge had hands the size of a VCR machine, but as soft as a baby's butt. The Fridge invented the notion of a lineman catching passes, but it was more of a crowd-pleasing fad than a vital part of the Bears' offense. It was also 9 years ago, but deep in the depths of the Kansas City Chiefs dungeon, a mad scientist named Marty Schottenheimer was concocting a potion that reveals a multi-talented lineman. No, it's not De Niro as Frankenstein, but Joe Valerio as a receiver and sportscaster. Deb Kaufman got real close.
First and goal from the one. It's a fake to Allen and a touchdown!
We started it last year against the Raiders.
Joe Valerio with his first ever NFL score.
It was kind of a deceptive play last year. This year it's become kind of a thing that I've learned to do.
He catches pretty well for a lineman. He has pretty good hands.
Touchdown Valerio.
And wide open Joe Valerio, the tackle-eligible touchdown.
Every time I come in and say number 73 eligible and the referee announces it, the fans kind of get excited. So it's a pretty neat feeling for a lineman.
Now, when they say that you're eligible, isn't that a sign to everybody that you're going to get the ball?
Well, it's more of a rule that you have to report because of your number, but most linemen don't usually go out for passes, and if they do, it's usually a decoy.
He's done what they've asked him, and fortunate for us, he's gotten open every time.
The great thing about Joe is he has such confidence in all his players that, like, in the huddle, he doesn't turn to me and say, okay, Joe, the ball's coming to you, okay, catch it, okay, I know you're a lineman, and I don't expect you to catch it, but if you could, but he just calls the play, and he goes about his business, and it makes me feel confident myself because he doesn't really worry about it.
That's not the first time Joe Valerio caught a Joe Montana pass for a touchdown.
I want to catch Jerry Rice, but it may take me about 60 years.
At this rate.
Yeah, at this rate, but I'm real happy with the role that I have here, and if that's what it takes to be on a winning team, be a role player, that's what I want to do.
So let's talk about this other job that you have.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Kelly.
Hi there.
On Tuesdays for Channel 9 KNBC, I anchor the sports. This off-season, I interned there, part of the player programs, second career planning, and I decided that it was time to get in touch with the real world again. Offensive linemen are not supposed to wear makeup. They'll kid me a lot because we'll be in the locker room and they'll be talking about something a little kind of secretive, and they'll say, oh, hold on, Joe's media. We got media in the room. So they have their fun with it, but they know that I would never break their trust. Shh. Quiet. John Crumley is the sports producer, and he's done a great job with me keeping everything lighthearted, and even when we lost, keeping it to the point where I just reported the loss, what went wrong, and never ever pointed anybody out, because I'm just not in that position yet to do that. It wouldn't be fair.
And 119 of those yards came against us when we lost to the Chargers at their place back in October.
I've learned that if you dwell on mistakes, especially in broadcasting, you're really going to wreck the rest of your performance, just like football. In other NFL news...
Is the end zone your favorite place to be here?
Yeah, this is it right here. Well, that's actually that corner over there is where I caught
That's your
two.
corner.
This is where I caught against Denver in Denver over here. That's my two here in Kansas City. So I've gotten to know those people over there in that corner pretty well. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced. I mean, it's just to have the feeling that I'm contributing to the team in a big way. It's real big for me.
A lineman who actually knows how to celebrate a touchdown catch. Valerio may like catching spirals for Montana, but he actually has more of a bond with Chiefs backup QB Matt Blunden. The two have been friends since they were 5 years old. In fact, during junior high school, Valerio was actually the team's quarterback until Blunden came out for the squad. Coaches made two quick discoveries. Matt could throw a football much better, and the fast-growing Valerio could throw around defensive tackles better, and the course of Kansas City history lore was forever changed.
Making headlines today, a Houston police officer has lost a civil suit against Red Sox pitcher Roger Clemens. The $17 million suit stemmed from a bar brawl 3 years ago. Two-time Norris Trophy winner Chris Chelios of the Chicago Blackhawks signed a temporary contract with a Swiss First Division team, and Northwestern